This video will show you what to do when you get an email for a new order, how to set everything up. This is an order that came in today. This is for Murphy Basketball Camp. They are a new customer of ours, so we need to set them up as a new customer. What we do is go into Asana, which is what we use to manage all of our current orders in the business. This is going to be a current order for screen printing. So we're going to click Add Task. We're going to label it Murphy Basketball. And the contact name is Mike. So now we have pretty much a folder or task set up for this new order. Next, we're going to go and create a purchase order. So what we'll do is in Google Drive, underneath the orders@newtownapparel.com Google account, we're going to click New because, again, this is a new customer. We're going to create a new folder and label that Murphy Basketball. Click Create. Now what we want to do is in that folder, we want to put a blank purchase order and invoice Excel spreadsheet. So in templates, you have a PO invoice template. So we're going to open that up. Once that opens, we're going to want to make a copy. So File, Make Copy. We're going to name it PO Invoice Murphy Basketball, and then a -2. And what we do is we'll continue to update this. And every time we save it, will be 21 for the year, and then first order or second order, etc. So right now the main document will be labeled like this. We're going to put it in the correct folder, come out of templates. We're going to find the Murphy Basketball that we just created. Double click it, select. So what's this going to do is make a copy of this spreadsheet and put it into the Murphy Basketball folder. Once that's open, we can close out the template. Your first tab is the invoice. Second is your purchase order. So let's start with the purchase order. We're going to put today's date. This typically fills in automatically. Let's make sure that this doesn't land on a weekend. It goes out 9 days or 7 business days. So June 5th falls on a Saturday, so we're going to move that forward to that Monday, which is the 7th. PO number, we'll do Murphy Basketball. Let's keep it short. Let's do Murphy -21 for the year, -1 because this is their first order of the year. Right here for the vendor, we're actually going to change this because this order we're using a different vendor. It will be S&R Decorators. They are in Newark at 54 Freeman Street, Newark, New Jersey, 07105. Their phone number is 973-732-4671. In the purchase order, we're going to have the item number. In this case, it's PC 380, and the color is deep navy. That is, nope, I apologize, that's not what we're doing. It's actually PC PC61. Try that again. PC61 navy, which is an adult cotton t-shirt. And these are the sizes for adult. So small and medium, 75. Large, 30. XL, 15. And 2XL, 5. We put 2XL on a different line because when we copy it over to the invoice, anything size 2XL and up is an additional $2.50 each. So let's put our quantity, which is 75 small plus 75 medium plus 30 large plus 15 XL, and this is 5 2XL. And then we are going to do the youth, starting with youth medium. So that's PC61Y for youth in navy. Youth cotton t-shirt. 15 youth medium. 85 youth large. And that's it for youth. Our totals, 15 medium plus 85 youth large. What we'll do is we'll sum total amount of shirts, 300. Print color is going to be white. Print location is front. That's one screen, and they charge $20 per screen. For 300 tees with a one-color print on a dark shirt is 65 cents plus 20 cents. This is coming right off of the S&R Decorators pricing sheet. So again, we have our order date, our purchase order, the due date, which in this case is actually the ship date, breakdown for the type of shirt, item number, color, sizes, both adult and youth, total with the cost, color of the print, location of the print. And since it's a one location print, there's only one screen, it's $20 per screen. What we're going to do, highlight, copy, paste over to the invoice. We'll do the invoice date. Let's do it for tomorrow. Murphy-21-1. So that corresponds to the purchase order. Typically due on receipt. Contact Michael Murphy. Usually you put his email address in here too for reference. Bill to is Murphy Basketball Camp. Don't have any address right now, but we can always fill that in later. From emails to him, we determined a price of $3.80. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to put that here, $3.80. 2XL and up is an additional, so 380 plus 250, and then 380 total. 300 shirts. Make a note, one color front print. They are a for-profit business, so they have to pay taxes, and then that's your total invoice. What we do here is try to calculate what our profit is. $11.52 for the invoice is linked there. Print cost is linked here. Apparel cost, we'll have to fill that in once we order it. We're going to have to get artwork done, which was $8. And then shipping, I'm going to estimate shipping. There's 300 shirts. You can do about 75 shirts per box, so about 4 boxes at $25 per box. So let's say $100 in shipping costs. Now for apparel cost, I know it's $1.97 a shirt, and it's 300 shirts. And the percentage, 15%. Typically it's a lot larger, but we're trying to get the business on this one, so we lowered the price. Now we want to export this purchase order. Highlight the area, click print, selected cells, next, save as PDF. This is PO. You can delete invoice, and it's purchase order 21-1. Do the same thing for the invoice. Highlight what we want, click print, change it to selected cells, next, save as PDF for our option. So this is going to have same title, but invoice, Murphy Basketball 21-1. What we want to do is now upload that into our Asana. So we have the invoice and purchase order. Now the artwork needs to be recreated in Vector. So what we did is went to Fiverr. We use this guy here, Vector 3 Expert. We submitted the order. And what he'll do is recreate the artwork in a proper format. Usually takes about 24 hours. Once we have that artwork ready, we will upload it into Murphy and Asana. And then we'll go ahead and submit the purchase order and the artwork to the email address corresponds to the vendor we're using, SNR Decorators, or whatever vendor we're using. So that's how you create a purchase order and invoice and get the order ready to be submitted.